Follow the money long enough and the truth eventually crawls out. For years, everyone has watched the slow collapse of the Brown family and asked the same question: how did Cody and Robin manage to live like millionaires, while the other wives walked away with almost nothing? Most people assumed it was bad budgeting or maybe a ridiculous amount of shopping debt. But the truth is far darker. This isn't about overspending. This is about identity fraud. Leaked reports and documents suggest that Aurora Brown wasn't just treated as a daughter. She may have been used as a financial shield, a placeholder to hide assets that should have been divided with Christine, Janelle, and Mary, and now everything has flipped. Rumors say Aurora has realized the power in her name and has locked Cody out of money he thought he controlled. Before we get into what's happening at Coyote Pass right now, we have to return to the moment that started all of this. A moment packaged on TV as pure family love, but which now looks more like a strategic move. The adoption, the tears, the legal shuffle, the sudden divorce from Mary so Robin could legally marry Cody. All of it wrapped in a sentimental story about giving Robin's kids security. But if you look at it through the lens of financial investigation, that adoption gave Cody something else: access to new identities. At the time, the family was selling their massive Las Vegas homes, consolidating equity, and moving money around. Cody controlled most of the shared finances, and when his relationships with the older wives started falling apart, he needed a discreet place to stash money. He couldn't put everything in Robin's name because in a marital breakup, those assets could still be exposed. He needed a separate person, a legally recognized adult, someone completely loyal. Enter Aurora. She was always presented as the child most devoted to Cody, anxious, eager to please, and dependent on his approval. Perfect for what insiders refer to as a straw person setup. According to the theory, the second the adoption was in place and Aurora approached adulthood, Cody began opening companies and accounts using her untouched credit profile. If Janelle or Christine ever questioned missing funds, Cody could truthfully show that his personal accounts were empty. And technically, he wasn't lying. The money wasn't in his name. It was funneled into businesses or trusts under Aurora. It created the illusion of financial struggle while he hid money in plain sight. This would explain the extravagant home, the constant inflow of packages, the expensive decor inside the Flagstaff mansion. It wasn't just reckless spending. It may have been strategic hiding. But there's a major flaw in using a person as a financial shell. That person eventually grows up. And that's where everything reportedly fell apart. When Aurora turned 21, she wanted what any young adult wants: independence. Maybe it was renting an apartment, buying a car, or simply applying for a credit card. Whatever triggered it, the result was devastating. She was allegedly denied on the spot. Imagine being raised in a wealthy-looking reality TV household, and then being told that your credit is destroyed. Reports claim her credit file showed enormous debt, maxed cards, loans for family businesses, purchases from luxury galleries, and possibly obligations linked to ventures like Dabsark. That leads to the darkest allegation that when Cody and Robin ran out of credit, they may have turned to Aurora's name to keep the spending alive. It paints a heartbreaking picture: a daughter's financial future drained to fuel her mother's habits and her father's schemes. Fear turned into anger. Aurora couldn't turn to Robin, who would deflect with tears, and she couldn't go to Cody, who would react with rage and manipulation. So she reportedly reached out to the one person who understands money, fraud, and Cody's behavior, Janelle. They allegedly met quietly, away from cameras. Janelle expected emotional turmoil. Instead, Aurora showed her documents, company registrations, loan papers, transfers, debts. In an instant, Janelle saw everything she'd suspected for years. Cody didn't lose the money. He hid it, and he hid it in the name of someone legally capable of taking it all from him. And here's the twist Cody never anticipated. In his rush to hide property from Mary and prevent Christine from claiming anything, he may have transferred the deed of the McMansion into a trust that lists Aurora as trustee and beneficiary, which means legally, the house isn't his. It isn't Robin's, it belongs to Aurora. All the loyalty he relied on suddenly turned into leverage. According to sources, this led to a massive confrontation inside the mansion. At some point, Cody pushed Aurora too far, maybe demanding she sign more documents or trying to control her as he always has. And instead of collapsing, Aurora reportedly handed him a legal notice, a lawyer's letter demanding he clear every debt taken in her name, or she would exercise her legal authority and sell the house, which means she could evict him. Cody has yelled before, but this is different. Now he's powerless. He can't call the police without admitting to identity fraud. He can't blame the other wives. He has trapped himself. This silence on Cody's social media suddenly makes sense. He isn't just hiding from public backlash. He is allegedly trying to negotiate with the one person he never expected to challenge him, Aurora. Drone footage recently showed a for sale sign briefly appearing near the house before disappearing. Was it an accident or a warning? The poetic justice is undeniable. Cody pushed away his biological children, chose loyalty over love, and now the loyalty he bought is being used against him. And what about Robin? If Aurora is taking a stand, it means Robin no longer has influence over her. Or maybe, and this is a theory experts are whispering, maybe Robin is quietly siding with Aurora to save herself. Robin has always protected Robin first. If choosing Aurora means keeping a roof over her head, she may very well abandon Cody. There's another layer, taxes. If LLCs in Aurora's name were used for money movement, that means tax returns signed under her identity may be fraudulent. That is why Janelle's involvement changes everything. She understands how to help Aurora secure legal protection before any investigation hits. In other words, she's helping Aurora escape consequences Cody created. Meanwhile, Cody is reportedly scrambling to sell collections, liquidate assets, and free up money before everything collapses. Insiders suspect some of the Coyote Pass land may even be tied into Aurora's trust, meaning she may legally control more of the family property than anyone realized. Cody likely believed he could outsmart the system by using trusts and loopholes popular in anti-government circles. But he made a fatal mistake. He actually transferred power. And when Aurora stopped fearing him, the entire scheme backfired. Legally, if Aurora holds the deed or controls the trust, Cody and Robin are just tenants. With one certified letter, she could legally demand they vacate the home within 30 days. And the emotional blow of being forced out by the daughter he thought he controlled would be catastrophic for Cody's ego. Why would Aurora go this far? Because she finally understood she wasn't loved, she was used. Her panic attacks weren't signs of closeness. They were tools Cody enjoyed calming because it made him feel powerful. The moment she saw that credit report, the illusion shattered. Her entire worth to them was her identity. Now she's fighting for her future. Robin is stuck too. She came into the family drowning in debt that the other wives paid off. Now she's back in the exact same place, except this time no one is coming to save her. Their finances are ruined, the show might not last, and their lifestyle is crumbling. Imagine Robin forced into a tiny rental, her endless figurines boxed up in storage. And Janelle, the woman Cody mocked, is now the only one who can help untangle the mess. If Aurora sells the house, there will finally be cash on the table. Cash Janelle may be entitled to because she poured her life savings into the family estate. The war has just started and Cody is running out of time, running out of money, and running out of people to blame. By aligning herself with Aurora, Janelle has positioned herself to be first in line when the house sells. She is likely advising Aurora to sell the house, pay off the credit cards Cody racked up in her name, return Janelle's share of the equity, and keep the rest for herself. It's a win-win for everyone except Cody and Robin, and it represents the ultimate power move. Rumors suggest a barter system is forming inside the McMansion. Desperate to stop Aurora from listing the house, Cody allegedly tried to buy her silence with items hoarded in his garage: tactical gear, luxury watches, even vehicles. But Aurora doesn't want possessions. She wants her credit restored and her name cleared. Cody is attempting to solve a federal-level problem with garage sale solutions, revealing just how out of touch he is with the financial hole he's created. Tension in Flagstaff is high. Locals report seeing Cody driving aimlessly, disheveled, sitting in parking lots for hours on calls. These are not the actions of someone in control. They are the actions of a man looking for a non-existent loophole. Meanwhile, Aurora and Brina's social media silence is deafening. They usually post selfies and family updates. Now, nothing. That silence is a legal strategy. You don't post when preparing to sue your parents. You document everything and let your lawyer do the talking. There are 3 possible outcomes. Cody could secure a high-interest loan to pay off Aurora and regain the house, putting himself even deeper in financial peril. The house could go on the market, Zillow photos would appear, and the family fractures would become permanent. Or the lawsuits could go public, exposing fraud, triggering IRS involvement, and leaving Cody facing criminal charges for identity theft and tax evasion. Most likely, it will be a combination. The house will be sold because the lifestyle is unsustainable, and legal consequences will follow. Cody wanted control and admiration but instead has become a cautionary tale of valuing money over people. Documents are still emerging, and a FOIA request regarding Coyote Pass permits may confirm whose signature is on certain applications. The question is Janelle justified in using Aurora as leverage? Is Aurora a victim, or is she finally asserting her own power? To understand Aurora's leverage, we need to look at the past. Many events that seemed random now appear as deliberate moves in a long-running financial shell game. The move to Flagstaff, for example, has always been puzzling. They left for perfect homes in Las Vegas under the excuse of market concerns. But Nevada laws around community property and divorce made the move more understandable. Cody needed chaos, a way to obscure asset transfers. And Arizona's trust laws allowed him to place Aurora as a signatory. Scenes showing Cody frantic about wire transfers, not packing, reveal his focus on moving money rather than moving homes. The Dapsark LLC Dayton, Aurora, Brina, Solomon, Ariela, Robin. Cody excluded the other wives and children. Aurora became an officer of a subsidiary shortly after turning 18. A move consistent with asset protection strategies. Cody used her as a legal shield. And the panic attacks framed on the show may have been the result of being pressured to sign documents she didn't fully understand. What was presented as concern and care was in reality asset management. Her fear was part of the control system. The nanny, often dismissed in media commentary, may have been an administrative assistant managing credit cards, shifting funds between LLCs, tracking invoices, and overseeing financial documents. If Janelle has maintained contact with her, the evidence against Cody strengthened significantly. The McMansion's walls are lined with expensive art, possibly used to store wealth and hide money. Aurora knows the value because the invoices are in her name. Janelle, meanwhile, has been quietly tracking lifestyle discrepancies for years: luxury cars, watches, and spending inconsistent with reported income. Her goal was not revenge but protection, ensuring she is not implicated if federal authorities intervene. Mary, unknowingly, may have funded premiums, LLC fees, and other financial obligations through her business ventures, inadvertently supporting the system that disinherited her. Her departure aligns with discovering these financial truths. Aurora, Dayton, and Brina appear to have been strategically used as financial shields. Dayton may have refused to cooperate and could be the whistleblower, while Brina may have been responsible for utilities, car leases, and smaller debts. Cody and Robin effectively built a protective wall using their children's credit. If these actions are brought to the district attorney, Cody could face bank fraud, wire fraud, tax evasion, and charges related to financial abuse. Coercive control could invalidate Aurora's signatures and leave him personally liable. The plan for Coyote Pass was to develop and sell the land, pay off the debts in the children's names, and claim success. But the plan failed due to rising costs, interest rates, and the departure of other wives. Cody is now in a desperate cycle of moving money to maintain the facade. Reports of him attempting a hard money loan through a private Utah lender were thwarted, when the title revealed Aurora's trust and liens, effectively killing the deal. In the next 6 months, we could see asset liquidation, formal court filings, moving trucks at the McMansion, and possibly Robin leaving Cody entirely. Financial ruin is the primary predictor of divorce, and Cody may end up alone, stripped of status and wealth. Aurora, once mocked and dismissed, has broken free from years of coercive control and manipulation. Her courage in asserting control over her own finances makes her the unexpected hero of this story. Janelle, quietly calculating, has collected the evidence to protect herself and ensure that the children are not left responsible for Cody's misdeeds. This investigation continues as public records and LLC filings are monitored, potentially revealing the full scope of this financial empire and its unraveling. Cody Brown thought he was building a dynasty, but in the end, he created a house of cards. And the daughter he tried to control is the one holding the match. She is likely advising Aurora to sell the house, pay off the credit cards Cody racked up in her name, return Janelle's share of the equity, and keep the rest for herself. It's a win-win for everyone except Cody and Robin, and it represents the ultimate power move. Rumors suggest a barter system is forming inside the McMansion. Desperate to stop Aurora from listing the house, Cody allegedly tried to buy her silence with items hoarded in his garage: tactical gear, luxury watches, even vehicles. But Aurora doesn't want possessions. She wants her credit restored and her name cleared. Cody is attempting to solve a federal-level problem with garage sale solutions, revealing just how out of touch he is with the financial hole he's created. Tension in Flagstaff is high. Locals report seeing Cody driving aimlessly, disheveled, sitting in parking lots for hours on calls. These are not the actions of someone in control. They are the actions of a man looking for a non-existent loophole. Meanwhile, Aurora and Brina's social media silence is deafening. They usually post selfies and family updates. Now, nothing. That silence is a legal strategy. You don't post when preparing to sue your parents. You document everything and let your lawyer do the talking. There are 3 possible outcomes. Cody could secure a high-interest loan to pay off Aurora and regain the house, putting himself even deeper in financial peril. The house could go on the market, Zillow photos would appear, and the family fractures would become permanent. Or the lawsuits could go public, exposing fraud, triggering IRS involvement, and leaving Cody facing criminal charges for identity theft and tax evasion. Most likely, it will be a combination. The house will be sold because the lifestyle is unsustainable, and legal consequences will follow. Cody wanted control and admiration but instead has become a cautionary tale of valuing money over people.